Despite the fact that so many people in the mainstream media and in the entertainment industry have been trying to protect the MCU as they continued their downward spiral during Phase 4, they are now unable to deny reality. The reality that was Phase 4 is a disappointment. The reality that is Phase 5 got off to a terrible start with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And now the reality that is people did not like the Marvels trailer. They can try to blame it on whoever they want. They can try to do the same thing they've done for years and years in the mainstream media and blame the fans when they don't have the same opinion as them. But the reality is still exists. But the reality still exists that people despised this trailer. Look at these numbers. 484,000 likes to 603,000 dislikes. Now, if you're keeping track at home, yes, this video is ratioed. I believe this is the first Marvel trailer, maybe in history, to be ratioed. At least certainly the first movie trailer that's been ratioed, no doubt about that. But previously, the most disliked trailer in history was the She-Hulk trailer. That is no more. Despite this, incredible shot at the end of the Marvels trailer, my favorite shot of the trailer, big shout out to Brie Larson right here. I love what you're doing with this shirt. But despite this final view that people got, that wasn't enough to prevent it from being the most disliked trailer in MCU history. It's official. It passed She-Hulk, and the She-Hulk trailer wasn't even ratioed. It just had 500,000 dislikes. But now it is official. The Marvels is the MCU's most disliked trailer on YouTube because of course it is. The Marvels trailer is the MCU's most disliked, racking up 500,000 dislikes in a few days after its release. This is bad. This is a lot of people that sat here and watched this thing and didn't like what they did. And there's a lot to criticize. Now, I actually thought the trailer was better than I thought. Doesn't mean I think it was good. I still gave it a dislike because I didn't think it was a good trailer. But it was better than I thought it was going to be. It's clear that they're trying to change the tone a little bit, try to change how Captain Marvel and Brie Larson are perceived. And they realize the massive mistakes they made with this first movie. I mean, if you couldn't tell that already, what'd they do? It was supposed to be a standalone sequel. Then it got turned into the Marvels. Then you add Monica Rambeau. Then you add Kamala Khan. You add all these other characters to try to make it feel different and fun. But that vibe did not work. This is another disaster for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But the reaction from the mainstream media is exactly what you'd expect. We talked about this article from Rolling Stone. Brie Larson's The Marvels already has MCU fanboys in their feelings. Just say you hate women and leave, honestly. You know what? You're the same dumb bitch who's going to be complaining, C.T. Jones, who wrote this article. You're the same dumb bitch who's going to be complaining when men don't go see this movie and it flops and fails at the box office. But we saw this all throughout the media. Trolls already out in full force as Marvel's trailer gets bombarded with dislikes. The Marvel's trailer is being dislike bombed by grudge-holding trolls long after they review bombed Captain Marvel without watching it. Man, if I was just to look at this headline, the person who I would think is holding a grudge is actually the author, is actually the people in the mainstream media. The idea that just because people don't like this trailer, which there's a lot of reasons to, cringe dialogue, characters that people don't like, abysmal CGI, there's a lot of things to not like about the trailer. And just in general, a lot of people don't like the direction the MCU's headed. And to assume all of them must just be angry men. All of them must just hate women, especially women of color. Where were these people for the Miss Marvel trailer? Oh, that didn't get bombarded with dislikes. Where were these people for Wakanda Forever? If all these people just despise women so much, why not this movie that was all black, all female led in Wakanda Forever? Why didn't that get ratioed into hell? Why didn't that get review bombed? Because these are actually the way people feel about it. This is actually people's opinions. And the people in the mainstream media can't fucking handle that. They have to do everything they can to make some sort of excuse for why this movie will fail, for why people don't like this movie. It can't just be that that's genuinely their opinions, that they're not interested in this thing, that they don't think it looks good. The media is trying the same thing that they've done for years, but the problem is it's not 2018 anymore. This bullshit doesn't work on fans. It doesn't guilt trip fans, and it doesn't convince the normal people that fans are actually just these toxic people. They've seen it play out too many times with garbage products. Despite the fact that the Captain Marvel snuck right in between Infinity War and Endgame, made $1 billion at the box office. You can't deny that. It made $1 billion fucking dollars. But despite that fact, it's tough to imagine the Marvels doing anything at the box office. It's going to be tough for them to make their money back for this movie, let alone do anything incredible like the first one did, especially if this is the way people already feel about it.